light shines on, the Spirit helps me guide my way. I know this ain't just me. I walk strong, but this time I won't be afraid. I know this ain't just me. No, this ain't just me.
Welcome, this is Amanda from Silver Arrow Tarot. Welcome back if you are returning, welcome if you're new. So today we're doing another pick a card, and it's a timeless reading on am I ready for a relationship? So we're going to be diving into that topic today, all about if you are ready for a romantic relationship. And this is not to say, that there is any judgment here. And, we are all on a path of learning and exploring, and there's no mistakes. I truly believe that there are no mistakes. We're just having learning experiences. So, however, that being said, I do think that there is something to be said for sort of preparing yourself, being ready to be in an intimate partnership, especially if we have attachment trauma wounds that haven't been really fully addressed. So, there are times and places when we do need to be more in a space of healing and really focusing on ourselves until we can kind of stabilize and get to a place where we can invite in other people into our lives. And I know that's probably triggering to some people because if you are someone who is really relationship focused, it's hard to say, well, you're telling me I need to be alone then. No, I'm not. We're not saying that you need to be alone, but maybe romantic relationships shouldn't be your entire focus at this particular time. And focus on friendships, focus on mentorships, focus on community, focus on career, focus on there's times and places and there's seasons in our lives for all of those things. And I think once we sort of get to a certain threshold, then there might be an ideal time to then, build upon the stability and foundation that you've created, and then pull in a partner. Really be ready for a committed relationship or building a life with someone. I know that I'm in that kind of place right now, personally. So no judgment. And it is to a degree painful, right? Because for a lot of us, we're looking for love, we're looking for stability, we're looking for partnership, we're looking for someone to share our lives with, someone that's gonna stick with us through thick and thin and not abandon us. So I get it, I really do. But take what resonates, leave the rest, as always. And if it doesn't feel like it fits you, then that's totally fine. And maybe click off and watch a different video, watch another topic. And so I'm gonna pull some cards for 3 piles, and we'll see what we get. All right, I'll see you in your pile. Sorry, little orchid. See you in your pile. All right, guys, I have pulled all 3 piles, so you have your chance to use your intuition and pick the pile you most resonate with if this is a message you are looking for. So we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3 to choose from. Please take some deep breaths, and I'm going to use my Palo Santo spray to cleanse the energies for you. I'm spraying you, your energy, my energy. All right. Please enjoy your reading. I'll see you guys soon. Okay, welcome, Pile 1. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful for your time and your connection to this channel for however long you choose to be here. So I pulled some cards for you, and so we're going to take a look at these cards first of all, and then I will pull some additional cards to gain some clarity, maybe ask some additional questions for you. But we're going to start off with these cards over here. These are the first cards I pulled on Are You Ready for a Relationship? Okay, so let's take a look. We have Void. All right. We have Breath. And we have Manifestation with this cute little bunny. So the first thing that I'm really seeing, you guys, is that yes, you are needing to take a pause before you move into manifesting a new relationship. So these cards are really telling me that a void time is necessary. I do feel like you might be in a bit of resistance to this void period. This being in reverse is telling me like you need to pause, you need to take a breath, you need to be present with yourself. Okay, and it becomes more clear with the rest of the cards that the reason that this is important, and that your guides, however you like to identify, if you like it, if you like God, if you like source, if you like universe, if you like angels, if you like, doesn't really matter. Okay, they're just speaking to me to tell you it's time to just take a minute, take a pause, because I do see that you've had some recent challenges. So we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Tower. We have the King of Wands also. So we have, interestingly, the King and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, so, and then finally we have Two of Pentacles in reverse. So I do think that there was a new beginning that tried to get off the ground. There was not balance with this connection. And I'm just going to read honestly, you guys. This is not me trying to be harsh, but I do see imbalance on both ends. King and Queen of Wands in reverse is sometimes like an impatient kind of energy, wanting to kind of rush things a little bit and maybe rush into a relationship without really getting, a solid foundation first, because the Tower is about foundations. The Ace of Pentacles is about new beginnings. And so it's looking like, you have recently experienced some kind of like relationship ending or falling apart or dissolving. And it didn't have what it really just didn't have what it was going to take to go the distance. Okay, so I do feel like you need to take a little bit of time to process through these feelings, emotions, and experience before you make any further choices, because the Two of Pentacles is about choices, weighing options. Okay, so you have challenges from the Egyptian deck here set. You have Khnum, creator god, and you have protection. So this is a message here, you guys, that you were being divinely protected, okay? As painful as this is, that the tower came into your life, and this is, you know, the universe sort of doing kind of a clean sweep, a reset, a reboot, and it is not pleasant. It is not pleasant. It's pretty rough. Anyone who's experienced the tower moment knows exactly what I'm talking about, and I'm sure you understand. Not easy energies, but this is an awakening experience. So this is going to bring you much greater clarity on who you are, who you want to attract, what kind of life you want to live. And this is sort of how it works here on Earth, is that a lot of our learning comes through contrast, experiencing what we don't want, so that we know clearly what direction to then go into. So that is what I feel you have recently experienced with regards to your love life. But the good news is that, if there is any good news to be had, that the universe was really protecting you and divinely protecting you, I heard. So that you are not in a relationship that doesn't meet your values and your standards and what you're truly worthy and deserving of. Because the Queen of Wands in her upright position is an extremely attractive, and I'm not just saying physically attractive, although it does indicate physical attractiveness, just someone who's very magnetic, outgoing, passionate, exciting, adventurous, just a really cool chick or a cool guy. So you deserve someone who matches that, and I don't feel that this person was matched to that energy. All right, the Queen of Wands is also someone in her upright who is very independent, and I think this was also a lesson for you around learning to be autonomous and independent within a relationship. Maybe there was some codependency going on. Maybe this person was filling some perceived character, like personality traits that you feel you're lacking. And, the universe is like, no. No. You're not going to be you're not going to be vicariously living through this person. Like, you have those things within you, and we want you to develop them. We want you to develop your self-confidence. We want you to develop your leadership. We want you to develop those capacities within you, and not just rely on this other person to be those things and do those things for you, okay? With the creator god and the manifestation bunny, there is definitely a strong message here about being a manifester, a creator of your own reality, getting what you want out of life. If you don't like the word manifestation or manifester, like all that kind of like very new age spirituality stuff, just someone who knows what they want and goes for it. Just someone who's like, doesn't settle for anything less, and knows how to, has the confidence that they know that they can get what they want out of life, and they're not, like I said, settling for anything less than that. They're willing to wait, they're willing to do the work, and they're willing to just be very focused on their goals until they get there. And they don't give up on themselves, and they don't give up on their dreams and their inner truth. So I do think this experience is really getting you to be clear on your inner truth and who you really are, which is a powerful person. You know, if you're a feminine, identify as feminine, then this is you stepping into a healthy space with regards to your masculine side, right? So that we have a good relationship with our masculine energies, because we all have both yin and yang within us, you know. And a lot of us who are feminine, we definitely have been sort of societally taught that we're supposed to be more in the background. I don't think that is your destiny, though. So that's for feminines. If you're masculine energy, then you're just developing more self-confidence in your abilities and clarity on who you really want to be with and who's deserving of your energy. Okay. All right. So we're gonna pull some additional cards, see what happens. Let's see what shall we ask for. So I'm just asking you guys what the universe wants to tell you, what your spirit guides want to tell you about healing, any kind of further guidance. And so we have the Tower again. It did come out in reverse this time. So I do feel like this is talking about inner transformation. So the Tower upright is more of an external coming in, like some external force coming in, you know, creating the dissolution of something that is being built. The Tower in reverse is more of your internal experience being broken down and being rebuilt. So this may have been a huge hit to your own ego, to your own self-confidence, whatever transpired between the two of you. So the universe is telling me that your work is to rebuild what you felt was taken away by this experience. Your self-confidence, your self-worth, your self-love, your self-care routine, your friends, your friend group, your exercise routine, your good eating habits, whatever that is, like whatever this is for you, your mindset was definitely, I'm hearing like definitely robbed from you. Your positive mindset, your positive outlook, your positive self, like, what's the word, self concept. So they're asking you to really focus on that and heal that. We have the Knight of Coins. And so with the Knight of Coins, I feel like, yeah, the other thing that they want you to focus on is money, finances, abundance, mindset, which goes along with these Creator, God, and Manifestation cards. So again, focusing on your financial stability and your financial health is important. And the last card is the Four of Coins, so that definitely reinforces that message around financial stability, because while the card often talks about being a little bit conservative and maybe a little bit stuck in a comfort zone, I think for you actually need it. Like in this situation, getting back into your comfort zone, getting back into your power, into your stability. If you were living with this person, like for example, moving out, finding a new place to live, getting yourself set up again into a new routine and a new way of living is what they're asking for you to do right now. Okay, we're gonna end it off with the Divine Feminine Oracle. So even if you are masculine, this card is just a message for your inner feminine energies. If you are feminine, then obviously this is for you as well. Just take the message. Don't have to identify with gender. Okay. These are just energies. So give me one final card, please, Spirit, for pile 1. Advice. To close out this reading, anything you wish to tell them for their best and highest good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Amen. So it is. All right. So we have Ariadne. Mistress of the Labyrinth. My soul knows the way, and the only way is through. Okay. So it makes a lot of sense. Sometimes when we are going through like the dark night of the soul, a tower moment, it's really just one day at a time, okay? And I don't want you to judge yourself. This is really important, to just drop all judgments. If you can't get out of bed and exercise, if you can't, eat as healthy as you normally do, they are saying just like take it one day at a time. You're gonna make it through this. And trust your inner nudges. Trust your body. Body wisdom is way, 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 way underrated right now in our society, in our culture. We don't trust our body's impulses to rest, to eat. We have a huge amount of distrust around that. So take care of yourself, rest, disconnect. Turn your text message notifications off on your phone, go for a walk in the woods. Don't take your phone with you. Like, do what you need to do to get back to center. Okay? Nature is, I highly recommend. We don't spend enough time in nature, so maybe that's would be really good for you guys to spend more time in nature, disconnected, and taking some time to really just connect back with your soul, with your essence, with who you really, really are, and gain back some of that self-trust that maybe you've lost with this connection. Okay, I love you guys so much. I hope this was beneficial. Please check out my Etsy shop. I have lots of offerings, Reiki, healings, and my own oracle decks. If you do need a more personal reading, you can email me for one. And I will see you again soon. Bye. Welcome, Pile 2, to your reading. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your time and energy and space with me. I'm very honored by that, and it really does make me happy to do these readings. So we're going to get into your messages specifically. You can see here I've pulled a bunch of cards, and we're going to pull some more. But I wanted to talk about these first before I ask any additional questions for you and close out with a final card from one of my decks here. So we'll see what happens with that. But I wanted to start out talking about these 3 cards, which I pulled first, and then we'll move from there. Okay, so the first card you have is Rise. We have Home. And we have the Divine. So, yes, I actually do see that for the majority of you who chose this pile, that yes, you are ready for a relationship, or perhaps you are ramping up to that, okay? Because with Rise, I do feel that you are in a process of elevating your energy. Your life in general is on the upward swing. which bodes well for your romantic life, because when you are in that upward energy where you feel like things are sort of picking up, then yes, you are going to be a vibrational match pretty soon to maybe not the one, but depending on where you are in your journey, someone who definitely feels like a soul connection, or someone who really aligns with you, like someone who feels like home, someone who you can have stable, secure, committed partnership with, or whatever you're looking for. But in romance, this is going to be general, so I try to keep it general, but someone who definitely works for you, fits into your life, and is to some degree sent by your guides, your spirit guides, your angels, is, perhaps someone that you contracted with before incarnating, something that was divinely intended for you. Okay? All very good. Very, very good. So I really like, this looks good to me. We have the Death card in reverse. We have the Ace of Pentacles upright. We have the Star. I'm doing a little censorship there for YouTube standards. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. And then we do have the Lovers. So I really love that. It's very good. Very nice. So, like I said, for some of you, you have recently gone through a transformation process, or are going through a transformation process, a death and rebirth process, which is leading you to new horizons, new abundance, new connections, new stability, new opportunities that align greater with your divine purpose, your divine soul path, with what you're meant to be doing on this planet, with just all over much improved from maybe where you've been previously. Okay, so you've learned some tough lessons, learned what you don't want, have gotten clear on that. I think you are in the process of, like I said, raising up, and maybe you've leveled up your standards for who you'll accept and won't accept. The universe is going to match that energy. And with this, I feel like whatever has been blocking communication with someone is going to end. Okay, so with these two cards, with the Eight of Wands in reverse and the Lovers, I do feel like, again, the Lovers, you can read it romantically, but I often like to read it as just alignment with your masculine and feminine energies. If you don't like the term masculine and feminine, just your yin, your yang, your receptive and your forward moving type of energies, your action energies is a better way to put it, I suppose. Your action and reception energies. Okay, so you've done some very good work on yourself. I feel you have really positive cards. The Ace of Pentacles is a really positive. Star, the Lovers, all really good cards, which tell me that you're in a pretty good space right now to start looking for romantic partnerships if you haven't already. All right, so we have Giza Plateau, number 11, Sacred Journey. We have Sekhmet, 35, Change and Healing. And we have Aset, number 4, Alchemy and Healing. So we have two cards of healing you have definitely been on a journey, or you are on a journey, but you are definitely on the right path. You're definitely on course to this union, however you like to quantify it. If you don't like divine union, it's just an aligned soul, another aligned soul that, you know, you resonate with strongly. Okay. You've done a lot of the work, the change in the healing, the alchemy and the healing. You've done the changing, the healing. You're working on yourself. You're actively if you're not healing now, like you're definitely on point to be doing this work, and you've made good progress so far. All of these cards are just speaking to me about good progress along your journey. Your guides are giving it the thumbs up for the work that you are doing, okay? And they're saying, yes, you do have someone coming in. You definitely have someone coming in. You're definitely ready to start accepting offers, okay? Just stay in your power. Keep your standards. And you know, it's hard, especially if we find someone we really find attractive and we really find like appealing. You know, just stick to what you want, regardless of how appealing this person is, because we don't want to lower just because we're in a space, right? To be like, this is it, you know. You know what I mean? It's like we're excited, and you know, we tend to get into maybe we have a habit of like overlooking possible incompatibilities. So keep an eye out for that. But I'm not like seeing that in the cards, but just remember that's important, because this is a general reading. So it's just good general advice. So I do want to pull a few more cards from the movie tarot. Uh-oh. we just lost a box. I have about 5-6 decks here open, so all right. Okay, so I just pulled a few more cards for you all on, you know, what is Spirit Guide's advice for you to bring in this new person. All right, so unsurprisingly, I am not shocked. We have the Empress. The Empress is definitely someone who knows their worth. It's not, like I said, I was already sort of channeling this. It's all about keeping your standards really high, okay? Treating yourself like you deserve to be treated, expecting that treatment and not accepting less, all right? If anyone is coming into your space and pushing those boundaries, they're not your person. And if you challenge them and they don't adjust, then they're not your person, okay? People who are healthy are not going to be scared away by your expression of your truth and what you're genuinely looking for and what your needs are, okay? They might need a minute to adjust, but if they're making no adjustments, then that's how you know. That's how you know they're not for you. All right. We do have the 4 of Swords coming out, 3 of Swords, and 6 of Wands. So what I'm seeing is just making space in your life for meditation and quiet contemplation, okay? No matter who is coming into your life, do not allow them to destabilize your mental health, okay? If they're causing you to feel anxious, stressed, overly, like beyond what you know is within like your window of tolerance, and is probably maybe just a little bit of past issues coming to the surface that, you know, they're not really giving you any reason to actually think those things. It's just like kind of past flashback type of stuff. Just, you know, that's why meditation is good. And if you don't like meditation, that's fine too. So, you know, just find that thing that works for you to quiet your mind, whether that's like taking a walk in nature or a hobby that uses your hands a lot, you know, that engages your mind completely. Make sure that you stick to those things and you don't abandon them. In the beginning of your relationship, you stick to your, you know, I was telling Pile one this, want to stay in your routine, or get back to a routine, or keep your routine, okay? So I feel like with the Three of Swords and the Six of Wands, first of all, I think the only thing that's keeping you from this person coming in is really, actually, I know this might sound hard to believe, but it literally is just your mind telling you it's not out there, it's not available, or it's, you know, a unicorn, or it's, you know, it's literally just the past sort of talking to you. Your, you know, our beautiful, wonderful minds, which are very helpful in so many ways, but its job is to keep you safe, right? So mental chatter around possibilities of getting hurt, those things, just, you need to focus on like the soothing aspect of that, soothing your concerns, your anxieties, your worries, your fears, that this happy ending is not available to you, will never come to you. You know, it's too late, you're not, you know, you're getting too old, like all of those sort of belief systems that we're so programmed with. Like, if we're not married and have 3 kids by the time we're X years old, then we're never gonna have it. We're living longer than ever. Society is changing so rapidly. Societal norms are changing so rapidly. There is no time limit on love, guys. So truly, take your time. Keep your standards high. Keep your expectations high. I'll tell you this. I found out recently that a great aunt of mine didn't get married until her 50s. And this was, you know, this is in the early 1900s, guys. So the fact that she waited till her 50s to get married, you know, you can do it too, okay? You can wait for the right person. They're coming. Spirit wants me to tell you that they are coming. All right. We're going to close off with a Divine Feminine Oracle card. If you are not a Divine Feminine or don't identify with that, that's fine. Not to worry. This is just take the message, okay? If you're masculine, if you are non-binary, it is just, these are just universal energies, right? The more yin and the more yang. So we're bringing in a message from the collective Divine Feminine, from these Divine Feminine cards. See if there's any final messages for you, for the highest good of the collective that chose pile 2. All right, we have Marguerite Porte, Mystic of Divine Love. Love is divine. I am nothing except love. I'm trying to find a book. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. So, I think I'm going to read from the book on this one. So, let's see. Marguerite. Please make sure to give a like and a subscribe if you are enjoying this content. It really helps support the channel and it's free. So, yeah, just while I'm finding this. 17. Okay. we're gonna read her message. When your soul selects her card, there is nothing more powerful than remembering that we are love, and there's nothing and no one outside of us that is needed in order to realize this. It has been our experience of the divine in our own soul. We can let go of what we think we need to prove or who we think we need to be in order to receive love, because we remember that we are love. Then we can stand in that truth even through flames. Marguerite is a courageous truth teller, and the truth of her experience is that love alone can free us. Not the love of another, not the love another might give us, not the love of family or friends. All of this is powerful and significant, but the true source of love is in us, in fact, in our soul, and that our soul is in union with the divine. So, it says, how can I feel the love that I am more deeply? Love is divine, and I am nothing except love. So this is not to spiritually bypass, okay? I'm not into that. It's not saying that you alone need to love yourself or any of those things. It's just, I take the message from this card that the more you can stand in your truth and know what you deserve, which is a form of loving yourself, the quicker you can bring this connection in, okay? And quicker you're going to weed out separate the wheat from the chaff. I think that's really kind of actually might be the core of this whole reading is that you are the Empress. You're going to be attracting a lot of different types of people, and not all of them are going to be right for you, right? So actually this is just about discernment and choosing you might have a lot of good options. You might have a lot of appealing options coming toward you. And this is just more about making the most self-loving choice for you and waiting and being patient until that right one shows up, and not choosing one to have somebody right now. Or then, because it's like 85%. Be patient. Trust yourself. Keep up your standards, okay? You are the Empress. You are attractive and you're worth committing to. You are all of the queens combined. Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Okay? It's a very powerful energy. You've already mastered all of that. You're the King of Pentacles, Queen of, forget gender. You're the Emperor, you're the Empress, okay? So that is all I have for you today. If you do need more personal guidance, I do have those available, and please check out my Etsy shop. I do have my own oracle decks and artwork and reiki healings and things like that. So I love you guys. See you soon. All right, bye. Hello, beautiful pile 3. Welcome to your reading. So we're going to be looking at all these cards. As you can see, I've got a lot of cards pulled for you already, and we're going to be answering the question, are you ready for a relationship? As honestly as I can. Thank you so much for joining me and choosing to spend your time with me. First of all, I am so grateful for your time and any energy you choose to share. However you interact with this channel, it's perfect. So we're going to take a look. I'm going to look at these cards first and then get to the rest, and then we're going to pull some more for the final messages. So stick around for that. This is it's pretty clear to me. I didn't have to spend too much time. We have the moon coming out, and then mystery, and then we have crafty, a little fox here. He's so cute. My little foxes. So honestly, guys, what I'm seeing is this is not like so much of a straight yes or no for me. It's more to do with your mindset. I do feel like, if I had to choose, it's kind of a no, just because I feel like you're questioning a lot. You're You're distrusting yourself, the universe, others, and that's what's making it so that you're not really ready for a relationship, because you're not really in a space to be trusting right now. You're not really in a space to be kind of opening yourself up. I feel like you are questioning your feelings, kind of in confusion, in doubt, in you know, the moon is very like hidden feelings, hidden emotions, stuff under the surface that's not being looked at or felt. I don't think you trust the mystery, I don't think you trust the mystery of life fully right now. It's like you're questioning God, the universe, whatever you believe in. It's all very like uncertain. And the reason that this is, okay, so we have the 9 of Cups reversed. We have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. We have the 10 of Cups reversed. There's a lot of cups, a ton of cups. So 10 of Cups reversed. 6 of Cups reversed. And 2 of Cups reversed. So much water energy, okay? You might be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or just have heavy water placements, or not. Take what resonates. It's just a lot of heavy emotions, a lot of emotionality, a lot of unfelt emotions or denied emotions, I feel like are at play right now with regards to your love life. I don't think you 100% trust what you want, maybe even. Like, I'm not sure you trust that it can happen. I'm not sure you trust it if it feels good, then it is good. I think you're the kind of person who tends to worry, like, wait for the other shoe to drop, as they say. You're waiting for, like, you know, that twist ending at the end of the movie where nothing is what it seems. And I just feel like, you know, with the Queen of Pentacles here, this is talking about someone who's like, to me, is like unsure of your foundations, lack of security. So you may, with this 6 of Cups coming up, you may have had that kind of childhood where things were not stable, things were not what they seemed to be. And so that's led to a lot of distrust in like this happy ending, this like emotionally fulfilling relationship coming in. There's a lot of memories from the past kind of interfering with like your belief systems and your belief that you can have your happy ending, you can have your wish fulfillment, you can have that partner that you desire. There might be even someone, for some of you, I'm just getting this now, there might be someone in specific for some of you that you've had your eye on, or you see them as like your ideal, and you just feel like there's no way you can have that, or they're unavailable to you. And you know, maybe they're in another relationship, maybe they're married, maybe they are, you know, at a different place in their lives and they don't want to be in a relationship, maybe they're at a distance from you, whatever it is. There's like something here for some of you where it's just, you feel like your dream cannot come true. You know, I could see this moon playing out as like unrequited love. For some of you. But there's definitely a block to partnership. There's a block to union. There's a block to healing here. Okay. So we have beset, joy and pleasure. We have creative power. And we have heavenly messages, Osiris. So like I said, guys, I do think that you are distrusting of joy, distrusting of pleasure, distrusting of those impulses within you that are your guidepost toward things that feel good. I feel like you've been taught or learned through life experience that you shouldn't, or bad things that has happened when you did, or loving when you love someone, they just never love you back the same way. That kind of a thing so it's really led you to distrust like those feelings or impulses. Maybe you're afraid to tell someone how you feel. I could see that for some of you. Like maybe you're just really afraid to, and it's not necessarily that they would say no, or that they don't like you back. You're just really afraid of putting yourself out there, exposing your feelings. You're really unsure of like how this person might respond, and you are unsure of your own creative power to bring about this happy 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups energy, 9 of Cups energy, where you feel happy, fulfilled, excited, comfortable. I think, the Queen of Pentacles is very comfortable. So perhaps for a lot of you, this is about not just emotional fulfillment, but just feeling emotionally comfortable, definitely. But someone who also wants to create stability and a home, settle down. So I do feel like your guides and your angels and whoever you believe in, whatever you believe in, whoever you connect with spirit-wise, they are definitely giving you lots of signs, synchronicities, messages, feelings, sensations. They're trying to communicate with you through your clairs or through your dreams, maybe even, about the steps you need to be taking to heal and to bring this union in. Okay, so we're gonna get into like advice, but I think that is partly advice. I do really like this wrapping kind of braid thing here, because that also reminds me of like union, like weaving your lives together, or being committed, being in a committed, loving partnership kind of a thing, right? But really, I'm trying to be general, so maybe some of you are not into marriage. Just a soul connection, something that really feels aligned and really good, and you can trust it. You can trust that their feelings are, I really think that's like definitely this big part of this. It's like trusting that their feelings are reciprocal, mutual, real, and reliable. So we're going to pull some final cards. I forgot to mention the bottom of this deck for your pile is the card guarded. So I do feel for some of you there's some, emotional guarding going on. I did pull some cards, so let's take a look here. We have the 4 of Cups, 4 of Cups, the 7 of Cups. We continue this trend here for you, this pile, with a lot of Cups energies. So what you need to do to bring this yourself into space for a relationship, romantic relationship. I want to make that distinction because you definitely can have connection, but it's different when we're bringing in partnership, okay? Committed partnership. So we have 4 of Cups. So I do feel that part of your healing and readying process is definitely going to be like dealing with any disappointments and apathy around this creating the life you want, creating the partnership that you want. I do feel like some of you lost faith in like people. So it's like the Seven of Cups is illusionary as well. So I do feel like you don't trust that people are who they say they are. And so yeah, there's a lot of like, there's this just underlying energy of like, am I gonna get blindsided? Am I, gonna get hurt? Are they gonna disappoint me? Am I, just kind of those kind of energies. So Nine of Swords, definitely, this is the card of anxiety, stress, worry, staying up at night, rumination, just lots of like negative beliefs, thoughts, circulating, recirculating, going down rabbit holes, and not sleeping at night because you're worrying and you're ruminating and you're not at peace mentally. That's what this card is about. So your spirit guides are asking you to release some of these fears and worries, give them up to spirit, God, the angels, and help and release them to a greater, higher power than yourself, and allow these energies to dissipate and these emotions to be processed however you like to do emotional processing work, whether that's therapy or journaling or so many different techniques out there. And it's really a trial and error kind of process, so I'm not gonna like list them all, but I do encourage that for this pile to definitely dive into some healing work with regards to your emotions, because we do have so many cards of water energy, cups energy. Okay, so we're gonna pull a final card from the Divine Feminine, and like I told all the other piles, please do not get upset. These are just energies, yin and yang, forward moving and more receptive energies. You don't have to ascribe to a gender. This is just, we're just pulling in the divine energies of feminine, yin and yang, to bring a message for you for healing and advice. So we have, my goodness, I don't even want to try. It says, Queen of Saintly Women. I am in service of divine love. I move the way love asks me to move. So yeah, I do think for a lot of you, this is a message around moving towards love. I do feel like you're getting divine guidance and like feeling it in your body, impulses towards people or places or things or a person in specific that you would like to express your love to, and you're holding yourself back for fear of disappointment, for fear of like things going badly or you not getting what you want. But like, this is my final piece of advice for y'all. I have done this myself, and I've been in like total torture over like someone I was having such strong feelings for, and I never told them, and I never did that again because even though it was just so much uncertainty and like never knowing, and I couldn't really let it go, I ended up emailing them like years later and saying, I had a crush on you, and they're like, yeah, I didn't feel like that for you. So it's just better to find out so that you can let go and move on. It's either one or two things will happen. Like, they're going to say like, yeah, I like you too, let's give this a try. Or they're going to say, no, I don't have the same feelings. And yes, it's going to feel hard for a minute, but then you're free. You're free to go find someone else that does reciprocate. This mystery energy sticks with us. You can't move past it because you never really had a resolution. You never really have an ending. And then you just live in that what if, and your energy is being sucked up by that. Sometimes years later, like for me, it was like years later, I was still questioning, like, maybe, you know, if I had said something, you know, we would be together. So just go ahead, give it a shot if that's your situation, okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I do have more personalized readings if you do need them, and you can check out my Etsy shop with my oracle decks and artwork. So I'll see you guys soon. I love you. Bye.